Hello guys and welcome today to Game Theories. Today we have an interesting theory for you. Is Onward and Frozen connected in some way? We'll find out just in a second, but before we do that, if you are new here and wouldn't mind clicking that subscribe button, that would be awesome, as we make 2 new videos a week and we're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers as soon as possible, so every little helps. But without further ado, let's get straight on with the video. Okay, so Pixar and Disney are renowned for making some quality films, and the new film Onward is a Pixar and Disney film. However, with most films comes an iconic logo. A font is definitely created for some of these things. For example, Toy Story looks like this, Lion King looks like this, we've even got Frozen that looks like this, but then Onward looks exactly the same as Frozen. The fonts are the same, which got me thinking, is Frozen and Onward connected in some sort of way? We're going to find that out. So, to start off with, we're going to look at the Onward plot. Onward is set in a suburban fantasy world where 2 teenage elf brothers set on an adventure to go and find the last of magic. Obviously, magic has left the world and they seem to have been taken over by technology. Now let's compare that to the Frozen plot. The Frozen plot starts obviously with when the world seems to be going into a perpetual winter. Anna joins Kristoff and his reindeer Sven to help Anna find her sister, who is obviously the Ice Queen Elsa, to cure the spell she put on her. Their epic journey leads them to some magical trolls, a comedic snowman, Olaf, and on the journey they also encounter some harsh conditions, and they encounter magic at every turn. Anna and Kristoff bravely push onward in a race to save their kingdom from an icy winter. In the first scene where Anna meets Kristoff, there's a song playing in the background. The song is named Onward and Upward. Is that a coincidence? Or is this something leading to the film where they're connected? At the end of this scene, obviously Kristoff tells Anna that he has some special friends who are love experts who can help with it. And that's when we encounter with the trolls. And if you look at the trolls in Frozen and you look at the trolls from Onward, you tell me they don't look super similar and resemble like maybe an Onward evolution of maybe the trolls have gone from this in Frozen to that in Onward? Because to me they look very, very similar, which got me thinking, is this film Onwards just a later version of Frozen? Tell me in the comments below or the field section if you're agreeing with this so far, or if you think it's mumbo jumbo, also put it down there. Going back to why these may be connected. Obviously in the first scene of Frozen, we see the king take his daughter to the magical trolls, and the magical troll performs some magic to make sure that Anna is saved, and she erases the memory of her sister Elsa having powers.
We remove all magic.
You will also notice in the scene that when the troll is performing this, none of the other trolls look surprised by the magic performed. This is something that is obviously done regularly and can show that trolls have a very good magical presence with them.
She will be okay.
Going back to Onward, obviously in Onward they are looking for magic. And is this a coincidence that trolls are magical in Frozen and they're looking for magic in Onward? Who knows? In the Onward trailer, we see that the world is full of technology and is very advanced in the Onward trailer. It is a bit like our world, except without humans. It's more got elves and all that. The first moment of the trailer where we see the main character of the film, we see that he's holding a phone. And then the other time we see the other main character, he is also in a car.
Come, dear brother, our destiny, yo!
As you can see from this, it looks like there is no magic left in this world of Onward, as it's all gone, and instead technology has taken over for it. And even in the trailer it says, in times of old, the world was magical, but times change. Then in the trailer it shows a plane flying across to signify that technology has taken over and has wiped magic out completely. The plot of Onward is about the 2 elves trying to rediscover magic that their ancestors used to do. With this in mind, and obviously trolls looking very similar in both films, it leads me to believe that the 2 are linked in some way, that the trolls of old may be mentioned of the Onward trolls of new, that the magic used to be there, and giving us more connection as to why these 2 films may just be, Onward may just be a later version of Frozen. On the Onward Wikipedia Wikipedia page, it mentions that the Onward world is filled with magical creatures such as elves, mermaids, centaurs, fauns, satyrs, gnomes, spirit, goblins, unicorns, and of course our favourites that look like they're going to connect the two films, trolls. Of course, this may be a far stretch to say that the two films are connected and could even be a future version of one. So Onward could be a future version of Frozen, mainly because they're made by different studio companies. Well, they are both made by Disney, but it's Disney make Frozen by themselves and Disney Pixar make Onward, which means it's likely that it's probably not going to be a connection. However, John Lasseter worked at Pixar and was chief head officer and worked on Frozen and had an influence on Onward when it was being in production, but for legal reasons he didn't carry on. Obviously he's involved in some bad crimes which you don't really want to talk about on this family channel. However, he could have had an influence on Onward as to why they may be linked, and the fact that they're both made by Disney also kind of makes it more plausible that the two films may be linked and it may be a future version, as well as the fonts being the same, which is very strange for a film franchise company, especially as most film franchises create their own fonts so that they stand out in the world. As I said at the start, Toy Story, Lion King, they all have very unique fonts. When you see them, you know what sort of film it is. The fact that Frozen and Onwards have the same suggests to me that they are probably a sequel version. I also think the shout that Onward is a future version of Frozen is very plausible. Humans may have died out or may have mixed with others to make creatures such as elves, as we see there. Who knows? Tell me guys what you think of this theory in the comment section or field section. Do you think Onward is going to be a future version of Frozen? Do you think they're linked in any way? Make sure you put it down there. Or if you think it's mumbo jumbo garbage, make sure you also put it down there. We'd love to hear what you think of it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you smash that like button and share it on social media so your friends can see. And they see if they agree with it or see if they just laugh and think it's a load of rubbish. Make sure you do that. If you are new around here and wouldn't mind clicking that subscribe button, as I said at the start, that would be awesome, as we are trying to hit 10,000 subscribers as soon as possible, and every little helps. We do TV, film videos, anything to do with TV and film really. There will be some content coming on Love Island. If you like Love Island, there'll be some content coming on films. Tell us also what you want to see we do on the channel. Make sure you put it down below in the comment section as well. I'm thinking of maybe starting a podcast talking about films. Then make sure you put it, if you want to see that, put it down there as well. If you are already subscribed, don't mind clicking that bell button as well. That'd be awesome, as then you get notified when we make new videos. As always, we've been here on Gate of Theories. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on Tuesday with another video. Thanks for watching, guys.